Hello and welcome to Space Engineers. I got this game on Steam Early Access just a couple of days ago, and it doesn't have a lot of content yet, but it is very cool, and I quite like the idea of it. So we're going to play a bit. We're going to start up a new world, an empty world. Call it the universe. So that's what it is. Load times, that's unedited. Very quick load times. Possibly because it's early and there's basically nothing, but I am here by a yellow astronaut, good first person. And yeah, we're going to start by building a station, like so. We can build a station around this block. Yeah, it's an interesting game. We need to build a station so that we have somewhere to build our ships. You don't have to, but how are you going to build ships if you don't have a station, really? Let's just start building some kind of platform just to start basing things off. Work your way up, because everything is relative to us. I kind of want to be on the semi-sunny side, so yeah, we'll be this side. I designate this side as up. When later we add a gravity generator, we can actually decide which way is up. Okay, we have this. First thing I want to add is a large reactor. You need nuclear reactors in order to power things in this game. I would like to see later on different options. Say, if the nuclear reactors either burnt out or had a chance of melting down or required fuel, then the option of things like solar power, which it'd need more of, but wouldn't explode. Okay, as you can see, these blocks are quite big. They are slightly taller than me. Now we're going to pop down a large reactor here, right in the middle. Well, not quite right in the middle, but near enough the middle. Then we will put a bit of a room around it. It has one space gap, one space gap. Oh yeah, that is actually a square. Excellent. Okay. And there we have our reactor room. All the squares have basically electricity built into them, so just by having the reactor connected will provide power to the station. I don't believe it will provide power specifically to certain bits of it, but things like lights and things can be powered. Okay, so now let's just get rid of this. We only need a 1 block high space for the doorways because, again, big blocks. And this needs to be this big. I think it's one more. Yes, one more than that. Okay, cool. That's the height of our room. We're just going to build this up, and once that is sorted, we will go on to build our systems room, where we'll have our gravity generator and a couple other things. Hopefully, this game is actually being updated very, very quickly, a lot quicker than I expected. I bought it, I think 2 days ago, and in that time I got an update that organized all these blocks rather nicely and added this recommend button. And I believe it also gave me the option to configure this, which lets me change the color of blocks, which I quite like. Because unfortunately, I'm using a Spanish keyboard, but my computer is English, and the Spanish keyboard setup doesn't quite work right, and so I basically have a bunch of keys that I can't use without changing my keyboard to US or UK. Problem is, because those letters aren't written on my keyboard, I have no idea where they are, and closed brackets is a particularly bad example. Okay, I think let's have I'm not sure. Let's just have some standards here. In fact, let's make a nice walkway. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. There we go. Bit of perspective problems, but nothing too shabby. Let's have some interior walls, I think. They have the big, boring exterior walls for that, but interior walls for this. Okay, we can flip it. This way. Let's have some floor air. I don't think we need that. We can have a one wide floor. We can add these. We can add some grates on there later. Right, we have our engine room. Now let's build our systems room, and then we can build off this area again. In fact, let's build a sort of main hallway thing. Let's just build the shape. Sort of a main room. How much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. Oh, lovely. That's the right size. That's good. Alright, now let's 7 it up. And some blocks. So yeah, these systems right now aren't particularly complex. A lot of the tools don't actually do anything. For example, we have things like we have a drill or welder, which is for fixing deformed things. Because when one of these blocks gets hit by something, they deform. Which is why in my other world, my ship's docking area and the landing pad are all completely destroyed. Or at least horrendously bent. Alright, this looks good. Now, I think we want it to look a bit nicer, so let's have some of these. Some proper nice walls. And we can build some more. Some more industrial walls on the outside as more shielding. The interior walls are uncolorable. However, the exterior walls, which also, with the exterior walls, you can also have these nice sort of shapes to add a bit of a curve to them. They are colorable, so I like things rather a lot. Now, we move on to over. I think over here. Over here looks good. We'll have systems over here. So, sometimes they get the controls. The control scheme is a little bit odd, but it actually works very, very well for basically for just moving in 3D space. It's very tricky in most games. Most games are terrible at it, but this one actually does it really well. Okay, systems doesn't have to be very big. 4, good. There we go. Grand. Now 7. And all these blocks. We have our systems room. I'm looking forward to the future of this game because I really want more systems. I'd like to see, particularly, I'd like to see environmental systems. I'd like to be able to rig up a ship or a station so that it's airtight with air systems and air filter systems and pressure and all that, so that I can actually take my suit off, which I'd quite like that. But then I'd like to be able to grow plants with hydroponics and wire up individual areas, so I quite like micromanagement in this kind of a game. Alright, nice, we have our frame. Now, just to make it a bit easier, let's add a small reactor, we won't need the large reactor, and let's add that, where is it? Gravity generator, there we go. Lovely. So in our systems room here, we're going to put down gravity generator. Good, we have gravity. Hooray! And I don't think they require, power in this version, but I would be very surprised if they didn't. Let me just try turning the main reactor off. Oh no, yep, they do require power, except they get power from anywhere on the ship. In this case, that massive reactor room. So yes, I do like to wire these up to a smaller reactor, just so that we can get a bit of just a backup power. So let's get that up, turn that so we can actually see it. Twisting. It's a little bit weird. There we go. That's what I wanted. Now if I flip this... No, that's wrong. If I flip it this way... Is that right? If I twist myself... Can't quite see, it's a bit right. No, that's upside down. Okay, let's try... this. There we go, that's what I wanted. Nice. And now we shall put down... gyroscope. Make sure everything's nice and stable. And jetpack off. We have gravity. Ah, nice. So as you can see, not too complicated really. Ooh. I'd quite like to move that over there a bit. The lack of symmetry annoys me a bit. Okay, let's just pop that down over there. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And put another reactor down. Hopefully it stays in the same orientation. Okay, cool. We have our systems room. Now I'm just gonna build it up a little bit more. One thing I quite like to do is I like to have these little walkways with grates or windows. I think grates really. They're called windows, but considering there doesn't seem to be anything to do with air in this as of yet, I think that works fine. I think we'll just have standard lines. So let's have there we go. Let's have this all the way to here, and this all the way to here. Then we can have... Ooh, it's going to need to be a bit higher, so let's have 7. Let's turn it this way, then this way. Good. Ooh, what happened there? What's going on? I think it's upside down. There we go, that's better. And now let's turn it around. There we go, good. And now we can have our nice little thingy. By thingy, of course, I mean our... good. I quite like the look of those. So, it's nice. I quite like it. Okay, now I think we're going for... We're not going to go for the industrial walls in here again. We're going to make the room a bit smaller. Of course, this does have a purpose. The purpose in this case being that if this ship, this station gets hit with something, and these walls break, then the gravity generator goes, and that means we lose gravity, which is not good. Same over there with the generator, which is why I'm going to be putting another layer of armor on there, because this outer layer is armor. This inner layer is interior walls, which break really easily. So we're going to have interior walls here for the look, and then a layer of armor around. That's the plan. Oh yes, another thing they updated. A few hours ago before the update, well not a few hours ago, about 12 hours ago before the update, which was only about 4.2 megabytes. That little blip you saw was an autosave. That would have took 10 seconds. So, good job guys. Nice optimization. Alright, 5. Let's get this built up. I like to have a good bit of ceiling. Even though 2 blocks of space is fine, in fact 1 block of space is fine, 2 2 blocks of space gives you tons of room. I like having more than that in the sort of in the nicer areas. The industrial area, sure, we'll keep that nice and low, but the other areas I quite like to have a little bit more headroom. Okay. Good. Of course, this won't be visible except for the ceiling, which is fine. We're going to have a coloured ceiling. I think we're going to go, since it's systems, I think we're going to go blue. Blue is appropriate for systems. So that's what we're going to have. Nice. Okay. And I think we may as well make this area white. I quite like white. Just fill this area with white. Okay, sweet. Oh, we need a bit more here. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, we'll put them there. Nice. Okay. That one, I haven't decided yet. Maybe white, I'm not sure. Later. Underside, let's go to check the other side. Good, good. It's going to be fine on this. As you can see, we don't get any kind of colour change on these tiles because they're floor tiles. And rather nicely, you have a different texture on the bottom and the top, so you can choose whether you want the plain tiles or the sort of lit up industrially sci-fi tiles. Okay, nice. So we're there. Now, I think that's good as I fall off the ship for this session. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.